hello, and welcome back after a long layoff to Superhuman Samurai Syber Pod Season 2.
They made some more.
They did, I think.
Yeah, well, a while ago, there was the rumor of Dynazenon thing, and then there was news, but we didn't know what it was. We thought maybe it was just going to be a movie, hoping for a new series, and turns out, yes, it is a new series. It just took a while. Wait. Oh, no, it was announced in, 2019.
Oh.
Well, granted, last year might have slowed it down.
Yeah, some stuff may have happened that may have postponed it. I don't know what exactly, but...
There may have been some complications with, world events.
Oh.
Okay, so, first off, if you are just joining us, SSSS Gridman was
Go back, we've recorded an entire series about the last series.
Just the capsulized version is that it is a decades later sequel series / spiritual successor to a live-action kaiju show. What's the word for it? Not a kaiju. Tokusatsu show.
Which just means special effects.
Right. Gridman, which was adapted in the U.S. as Superhuman Samurai Syber Squad. And we did that show because it contained a zillion weird Transformers references.
So many.
Amazing, and then secret and hidden. And there were also a lot of Ultraman and Gridman references and things, but the Transformers references were just everywhere.
Just
it was
totally
amazing.
Unexpected stuff.
So
the group of YouTubers who were all different versions of Jetfire.
Yes.
So the last series was SSSS Gridman, and it was based on the old show Gridman. This is SSSS.Dynazenon. Is Dynazenon something from the old show?
Well, what is it? Was it Xenon? Mega Xenon? Crap. What was the name of the thing? There was a robot in that show that was transformed into a big dragon. It was their upgrade that they got mid-season. Oh, Dynadragon. That's what it was called.
I definitely remember seeing it on clearance at KB.
Yeah.
Okay,
it was a big
spaceship
thing.
Oh, definitely do not confuse it with the Disney movie Xenon, Girl of the 21st Century.
I have no idea what that is.
Wow. That's some deep cuts.
That is weird.
Thank you.
No, Dynadragon was just this big spaceship-looking thing that converted into a dragon that combined with Gridman in the show.
It was a big toy. It was up on the top shelf.
No.
And so this pretty much has they got the band back together. This is the whole creative team from the last show.
Presumably, yeah, it's still through Trigger. I guess the director. I didn't really look that deep into it. I just figure it's the same crew. Unlike what happened with Kimono Friends,
yeah, this
which
is not
why
a Kimono
we're not doing the
Friends
second season of Kimono Friends.
Yeah,
we're doing this.
Yeah.
Okay, so
pretty
much all three of us are going into this blind. I have not seen any of this, obviously, and as with all things anime, I am particularly clueless.
Yeah. I was hyped for it coming out, and then I saw the first episode, and I also didn't watch along because two VTubers, Guargura and Ninoma Inamis, streamed the first episode and watched it, so I watched it twice in the same day.
I have definitely never done that with shows a lot.
I once saw the same movie in theaters twice in a day.
I don't know that I've done that.
And
I would definitely get up and record Beast Wars and then watch it again later in the day after I was a little more awake.
Yeah, TV shows are
different. I mean, it wasn't necessarily because I wanted to or because I even liked the movie, but I had two friends who wanted to see the movie, but they had to see it at different times, and they didn't like each other, so I also couldn't let each of them know that I was going to the movie, so I had to be surprised the second time.
I see.
And
That's a sitcom setup. What the hell, Rob?
It's very much an Archie has two dates, except I wasn't dating either of them, so I was the jughead in this scenario.
I too miss high school.
This was definitely this was in the year 2002.
Oh.
2000. Oh,
and do you know what this movie was?
Oh no, something terrible, I'm gonna guess.
Was it like a volcano movie or something?
It was not a volcano movie.
Oh.
Was it a species movie?
It was also not a species movie. That would have at least had nudity.
Yeah, that's true.
No, this was the movie adaptation of the TV show I Spy.
Oh, wow.
Starring Eddie Murphy, Owen Wilson, Famke Janssen, and Malcolm McDowell.
Wow.
Speaking of things I've forgotten.
I don't think
existed.
I've seen that once in my life, much less twice in the same day.
Not worth it.
I wouldn't think so, no.
So Jen, you're also largely going into this blind?
Yes, I have a lot of people I follow on Twitter who have been watching it, so I've tried not to, I mean, a lot of the stuff they retweet is just in Japanese anyway, but I've tried not to pay too much attention to it, but I'll see stuff, scrolling through. I haven't gone through the trouble of blocking it or anything. I know some spoilers, and I'm not going to even talk about how I feel about the spoilers, because I feel that would be too much of a spoiler,
yeah,
so.
We'll wait to get to the spoilers. I didn't actually finish. The thing is, I've seen the first episode 3 times. I haven't seen anything else yet. Because, I've been bad at anime the last few years, and this has been, I meant to watch it each week. It just, I'd have to edit or something else would come up, or I'd actually get drawing, which I've been doing more lately, and then this show has been falling by the wayside. So it's I'll probably watch more before the next episode we get to, but I'm as blind as Rob.
Yeah, I've been incredibly busy.
Let's not go nuts here.
Well, I've been incredibly busy, but I allot 1 hour of every morning to playing Animal Crossing while drinking coffee. And I allot approximately an hour every night to, I was catching up on all of the Marvel live action shows, except I'm not doing Inhumanoids. But I did do, the Gifted.
You wish it was Inhumanoids.
Oh no. I mean, Inhumans. I do wish it was Inhumanoids.
Oh god. That's another thing. I still haven't watched any Loki yet. Maybe I'll do that. I'll watch the first episode tonight.
Good show. Speaking of Owen Wilson.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I've been, it takes a lot of emotional effort for me right now to actually start a new series, so I had not gotten around to it. I am going in with basically only really having seen the occasional screenshots from people on Twitter.
Yeah, that's the thing. Either I'm just catching it at the wrong time, or less people are talking about this as much. And really part of it is that there are still Transformers references in this. Mm-hmm. They're just not as obvious, so I'm not sure what they are.
Yes.
Yeah, but, I gotta say, Utsume's t-shirt in the last one was just, amazing.
Yeah. They were really cool and really obvious. They were of obscure characters, but it was clear who they were designed after. Mm-hmm. In this show, it's less so, and although at least I know there's one background female character who's a reference to a Microman toy of the Statue of Liberty lady.
Okay.
So the references in the show are weirder and more obscure, and I tried to look up some of them, and I have no idea who the hell these characters are supposed to be.
I don't suppose our pal and friend of the show, Mock Dent, has done big threads for this series?
I don't know. I need to talk to him more. I haven't caught up.
I think he's one of the people who I'm following on Twitter who I see things from, but I don't...
Okay, maybe he was.
I don't think he's done the reference threads.
Right. I have deliberately not followed him because I do not want to be spoiled on the show.
We have reached a point... long ago, I used to actually, when I got to work in the morning, between having to do actual work, I would read all of Twitter up to where I had left off the night before. But it is no longer the year 2009, and there's a lot more of Twitter.
Yeah, I did that when I first started too. When I was still following 100 people, that was possible.
So yeah, I miss a lot more, so he may be doing them just at a time when I'm not reading Twitter.
Presumably he's watching it. I don't think he's gone into his big threads.
Okay, we'll have to get him on the show if possible.
If possible. Well, I did ask him, but I think he's busy, at least for a while.
Okay.
So, maybe by the time we get to the end of it. We probably won't be having a guest every episode for this show.
Okay.
But
yeah.
Don't be surprised if we get some.
Yeah,
okay,
it's not as much like... There aren't really as many obvious candidates for guests this time, but we still want to talk about it.
Superhuman Samurai. Superhuman Samurai. They're gonna amp it up. Kick some gigabutt. They're gonna rip it up. A hero always makes the cut.
So, we open in very weird David Lynchian fashion. Someone's got a handful of pearls, and they drop into the sky. Is it possible this is Martha Wayne?
Oh, I hope not.
I thought they were more like... I was sort of like scribbling something down in my notes, but I glanced at them and I actually had to rewind for a second, and see, because I thought I heard the clicking of them and I thought that maybe it was just a handful of the Ramune, marbles.
Oh, the marbles.
Oh, maybe.
But no, they were not, they're not regularly shaped like that.
No.
They're not round.
So I'm thinking pearls, but I don't know. Hopefully this will be explained later.
Maybe.
But perhaps not.
Yeah.
We will see.
Oh wait, how many of them were there? Was it 4 or 5?
I thought they had like a big handful.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because then we also see them becoming stars, but then we see one that's like in the street.
Did I blank out for the first few seconds of the episode? I actually don't remember that.
Maybe that was actually the ad before the show. I'm not sure.
No, it was definitely part of the episode. It was not like a really obtuse, perfume ad.
I mean, they had David Lynch direct a bunch of commercials for coffee, I think, in Japan.
Oh, man.
Well, yeah, because they really liked Twin Peaks when they got it over there, and then things got weirder.
That's something else I need to catch up on.
We are now introduced to our protagonist, Yomogi.
Stop making so much media. I don't have that much time.
Is Jen breaking up, or is it my internet connection?
I think it is Jen. I heard a weird electronic tone.
Okay, that wasn't me, just me. Okay, Jen. I think we lost Jen. Fuck.
Oh dear. Okay. I shall
on the wrong tab.
Monitor the situation here.
Jen?
Alright, I see her thing flashing, but I do not hear
but
her.
We're not getting audio.
No.
Oh, did a cat attack the cord?
Perhaps.
How the fuck did I do not remember any goddamn pearls. Or at least in this watch.
I'm pretty sure that's the first thing.
Okay, maybe. I had issues with loading the damn thing. It was going chunky at first. And the last time I did watch it was 2 months ago. Or whenever whenever the episode came out. I watched it the next day.
According to this wiki, it came out April 2nd.
Oh, yeah.
Over 2 months.
Yeah, it's weird. Normally I'm the robot voice.
Yes. So I haven't had a chance to watch that video yet, but I assume that's Stan Lee inquiring about Tokusatsu.
Yeah, well, apparently, he was really pushing for it and actually had, a dub of an episode made.
Yes.
I knew with the earlier stuff, with, Spider-Man stuff was supposed to come over, but by some Vulcan is, 3 or 4 years after that.
Presumably, I guess maybe he maintained some sort of contact over there?
Yeah, they had a guy in Japan.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, good.
Yay, we can hear you.
Hopefully
yes. You went robot voice and just went away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think my little router needs to be upgraded. Anyway.
Okay, so, yes, we meet our protagonist, Yomogi, who is kind of colored like Transmetal 2 Spidor.
I just want to say I really, really love the character design palette in this show.
Yes.
Yeah, it's bright and neon.
Mm-hmm.
Such good colors, just And it kind of ends up contrasting with the titular robot, because the titular robot is very, like, I think we spoke back when we did, like, Zone or something about brave colors.
Yeah.
And it's very brave colors.
Which that comes from even earlier, like, old stuff like Combattler V and Mazinger. It's like you have red, a little bit of yellow, gray, black, and blue.
Yes.
So it's a lot of yellow, red and blue with some yellow mixed in there. Even early Sentai robots are a lot like that.
But
also,
they were red heavy or blue heavy.
Also the color of every Japanese exclusive Autobot leader.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's very, like, basic primary hero colors.
The character's design leads more to, like, cerulean and magenta, and
yes.
it's good. It's very pretty.
So yeah,
he's cute.
Yeah, he's got he's got a job as like a stock boy in a supermarket, I think.
Something like that in the back room.
They mentioned that he's a freshman.
Yeah, well, he's got a coworker who I guess is a little older than him. And
yes.
Yeah, it feels like she's graduated or a senior or something.
What's going on with her hair? Is she supposed to like have dyed blonde hair with and it's just going dark at the roots?
Yeah,
it looks like it.
Kind of a nice touch that like you could see her roots.
Yeah, we just get some setup there. He's working there, and then we also see him walking home with his two friends who so far have not really distinguished themselves much. They're just two dudes.
Yeah, they're very generic. Their color palettes don't pop as much as the main character.
No. And
also,
they're talking about...
I pulled up her specific page on the Ultraman wiki, and apparently she is his boss. And also that reminded me that they have very Starbucksy aprons, and
yes,
it distresses me. Having flashbacks.
And yeah, they're talking about their project for the festival, and at one point they're talking about doing a haunted house.
Oh yeah,
but those are banned because some guy killed himself.
Yeah.
It did have very, like, they're like, oh, were they banned because, someone suggests they were banned because they might attract actual spirits. And that seems kind of funny, but then I remember that only recently in Alabama did they start letting you teach yoga classes in school because they were concerned about the spiritual health of the children. So yeah, I absolutely
dangerous Eastern religions.
So I could definitely see them not wanting to have something like that because of concern about, actual ghosts showing up. And then everyone who does not believe in actual ghosts is like, come on, what the hell?
Well, every high school has to have, like, 3 mysteries or something about the school. Oh, we have a ghost in this one classroom or whatever.
My high school didn't have any mysteries. Did yours?
No,
like,
probably, I don't remember, but it pops up in anime a lot. Actually, there probably were some things.
It's like Ouija boards, how you get the Christian people who are like, oh my god, no, don't use that, they'll contact, like, evil spirits. And then secular people are like, that's ridiculous. And then pagans are like, no, seriously, don't fuck with that shit.
Yeah, just to be safe, don't fuck with that shit.
Just don't. No, it's bad.
Don't tempt evil. Although, my high school was like, they upgraded the lockers and stuff. I don't know about ghost stories. Half of it was, any weird noises was probably just from upgrades.
My high school was built in 1988, so we didn't really have, and I graduated in 1996, so we hadn't really been there long enough to have ghost stories.
Alright, and they pass by, I guess this is like the tower in a drawbridge where, like, the bridge attendant works.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what that building thing is.
It's definitely some piece of transportation infrastructure.
Yeah. Train sighting or something? I don't know. It's
possibly
like
trains.
5 stories tall. It's really big for this narrow, weird building.
And she's just like, this girl is sitting up there, Minami, who's got a distinctive head of, like, Taylor Swift hair.
Yes.
Yeah, like, not much is distinctive about her compared to a lot of the other characters in the show, other than her hair, being that, like, sort of tannish with a pink highlight.
And she's got the bangs.
Yeah.
Otherwise, just looks sort of schoolgirly. Just has, the nice little top and the skirt and, fairly straightforward.
And there are apparently all sorts of rumors about her, but they're not particularly salacious rumors. It's just that she asks guys out and then she doesn't show up.
Which is weird, but...
That's extremely weird.
It's a little weird.
It feels like if there were rumors about that, it would escalate to some kind of nonsense story that was going around about why she was doing that or something, but it's odd.
And then we cut to her and her friend, who I believe is Irma from Ninja Turtles.
Basically, yeah.
Yes. She's definitely the, nerdy sidekick friend. She's Barb. She's Barb from Stranger Things.
Oh. And she's basically telling her, hey, you should watch out for these rumors that you're just asking a bunch of guys out and then not showing up. It's going to give you a reputation as, a crazy weirdo.
That's fair.
So we see them in class. The teacher is talking about stoicism versus hedonism. I don't know if this is going to be a theme in the show or if that's just a random thing they tossed in.
Considering a lot of what the first series did, it probably does have something to do with it, but what? I have no idea.
Yeah. And
I would guess a philosophy conflict of the show and characters in it. But we'll find out.
Then we meet some more random characters.
Yes.
It's like this is a movie Crash or something.
No.
Senpai!
And it's a pair who I initially thought were siblings, but they're cousins.
Yes. Also...
There's a girl who is skipping school, and her cousin who has, Ramones-esque eye-concealing bangs.
Yeah.
He's very Ramones looking. Also, according to the Ultraman wiki, he's 33 years old.
Oh.
What? The fuck? I figured he was, college age, but just had a job at 30. What the fuck?
And he's just, hanging around with these teenagers, I guess.
Well,
weird.
His cousin.
Well, and I guess he says that, the cops are always hassling them when they hang out. Because I guess they think he's some sort of creep.
I get the impression that he's her caretaker in some legal, he's her legal guardian or something. I don't know. Maybe something happened to both their sets of parents or something.
Well, nobody's taking care of this apartment a great deal.
No, he's a very messy hikinomori looking thing. It's
yeah.
Oh, Koyomi's his name. I didn't even catch it in the episode. I don't think they say it.
No. Just always call him senpai.
Yes, she does.
Yeah, her name is Chise.
Yes, and she constantly, to the point of, when she's pestering him, she's just senpai,
33. How the fuck is he 33?
He's in NEAT.
I know,
which is something that I only became aware of when I watched Princess Jellyfish.
Oh, okay. That's a great show.
I have no idea what that is.
It is about a guy who dresses as a very beautiful young lady and the dumpy, boring actual young ladies he ends up hanging out with. And it's pretty charming.
And there's a jellyfish?
She's the Princess Jellyfish. She likes jellyfish and stuff. And she lives in an apartment with the greatest weirdos. Yes. They all have their own, fetish not fetish, otaku fandom that they fall into.
Yes, and it's very much weirdos you don't see female characters allowed to be, which is why it's interesting. But yes, NEAT is an acronym for Not in Education, Employment, or Training, and basically just refers to slackers who don't have jobs.
Yeah, which would be fitting, if it was an American, 30, I'm used to, characters that are 33 looking like Ramba Ral. They look like they've been through a war.
That's true.
Having an anime character who's in their 30s look kind of like a normal 33-year-old with shitty hair.
I like how basically, In anime, and admittedly, I've mentioned before, I've been watching like old Toonami streams, so I've had like Gundam Wing on, and you have basically like people who look like extremely grown-ass adults, and those are the 19-year-olds.
Yeah. Yeah, so I figured he was like 20.
Mm-hmm. I figured that he was
pushing
like
it.
college age, but no, apparently he is actually 33.
Which I guess does make more sense why he does say a line like, the cops are annoyed if they see me with you. It's like, that felt like a weird line, but okay, yeah, it makes sense if he's in his 30s.
As it is, I mean, also she looks like super young.
Yeah.
But yes, the line as it was in the subtitled version was, the police get nosy when I walk around with you.
Yeah.
Which,
wait, how old is she supposed to be then? Is she in junior high or something?
Good question.
She does have a very, like, I don't know, let me continue clicking on links on the Ultraman wiki for this.
Middle school, 12 to 15, there's no confirmed age. Yeah, that makes sense with her design. She's a very punk middle schooler.
Yes.
Also, she kind of has a weird tiger stripe pattern on the top of her top that makes me think as she's based on something, but I don't know what.
I know, that's the feeling of everybody in here. Like, I thought maybe she was, like, based upon Slapper, maybe? Another one of the frogs? But
basically, there are a couple slacker delinquents. He's 33 and should absolutely have a job, but he is not interested in having a job. He would prefer to have Ramon's hair. She is behaving just like her senpai and not bothering to go to school. I mean, she definitely looks like maybe just barely pubescent.
Yeah, but she's dressing like a club girl.
Yes.
College-age club girl, I would think.
Yes. So these are definitely, like, not upstanding members of... I mean, presumably they're going to be presented as being good people, but from
they're good people, but they're very punk-ish.
Yeah, they're slackers.
And then we meet our final character, a mysterious day-glow drifter named Gauma.
Oh, he has the best design. It's ridiculous. I'm annoyed that I can't place his design. I'm torn between maybe he's a Clench reference, but his colors are kind of off, or Gas Skunk.
I think
I was thinking maybe Night Glider.
Maybe.
Yeah, which I think is what Gas Skunk was redecoed from, so...
Gas Skunk was Stink Bomb.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Night Glider was Dark Scream. Anyway, this guy has like a jacket with boomerangs on it.
I love him.
He's got what appears to be a tube top made of belts.
He's got a really great smoky eye going, but just like on the underside, on the bottom.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like he either fucked up his makeup or like this guy never gets any sleep.
Yeah,
he has a bunch of weird geometric holes on one leg of his pants, and he's got a chain wallet.
But it's a neon pink chain wallet to match his hair. Like, his design is so weird and great.
I think this guy escaped from an episode of Gem.
Oh yeah, his color palette and styles, like he belongs in a crazy band.
I think my favorite thing is that he absolutely acts like he looks too.
Well,
yes.
He's a goof, but in a lovable way. He's a giant oaf who's loud.
He does have a little bit of Caliber energy. Just a little bit.
Well, if Caliber was loud.
If Caliber, like, somebody gave him some espresso shots.
Yes, espresso Caliber.
Espresso Caliber.
So, yeah, he latches on to Yomogi while he's on his way to or from school. Well,
because Yomogi...
I guess from school.
Like, Gauma's, like, under an underpass, like, passed out, looking like he's a dying homeless person.
Yes.
And Yomogi offers him, here, have a special dog. And now Gauma, like, owes him his life debt or something.
Yes, it's like he's Chewbacca.
Yes.
I mean, In the subtitles, at least, he didn't specifically call it the special dog, but it is the special dog, so
yes.
Call back to the special dog.
Call back to the special dog from the original Gridman.
I believe he eats the cellophane and all.
Oh, yeah.
He just attacks it.
Yeah, he eats his food with the wrapper on, like you eat a cheeseburger.
It's like... He's just laying there in this underpass like he's starving to death, and he just devours it, and then he's just...
Oh, wow, he is so much like a stray dog. Oh. You give him food and he follows you around.
He's your new best friend.
And he insists that he is a Kaiju user.
Yes.
Yep, sure.
Which is... what now?
They do not appear to know what Kaiju means.
Nope, Yomogi is just like, okay, crazy homeless guy, I'm gonna go back to doing what I was doing.
Please never speak to me again. Thanks. So we get an establishing shot of a weird floating garbage can.
Yeah, first there's like a ripple puddle glow above it and just starts floating into the air.
Yeah, there's a little bit of background weirdness going on, but not like significant amounts.
No. And we get some of Yomogi's home life. He's got some sort of older male relative who gives him a cash gift.
I thought that was his mom's new boyfriend.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
At least I think that's what was going on there. And he doesn't seem to give a shit about him because he gets money. Oh, you're going to school. Here, have some money in an envelope. And Yomogi just stuffs it in a donation box.
Yes.
Which is like, he doesn't like that guy, and I don't know why.
So, shout out to the characters in this one having families.
Yes.
Other than Crazy Mom.
Sideswipe had a family that we saw rarely.
I guess he had a lot of family.
Yes.
He had a big family, and there was like a funeral in one episode, I think, that he was at.
And so cut now to Minami's home life, who has some sort of, what is clearly some sort of dead sibling.
Yes.
I didn't recognize the name as to whether this was a brother or a sister.
I think I said sister, Kano.
Okay. But I am going to guess that this is the person who committed suicide for haunted house related reasons.
Oh shit, I didn't even think about that, but yeah, that would...
Oh my god, guys! It's a Ken Ichichoji situation.
I don't know what
favorite Digimon character.
Oh, that guy. I didn't remember his backstory at all.
The Digimon, there's this whole, oh my god, that whole episode made me so, like... That messed me up when I was, like... 20 and
my focus of Digimon messed up is Puppet Girl and Leomon.
There's the episode where all
Leomon.
that comes out and is basically like the episode that triggers his transition from being like the main villain to being like this more laid back one of their friends. Is this like very emotional backstory episode about him, and it's pretty heavy stuff, and I strongly recommend digging it up. I'm gonna have to dig it up next time I need to cry a lot. Anyway, yes, we have an archetypal character acting weird and antisocial because they have a dead older sibling.
Yeah, so they've left this sibling's room untouched.
Yeah.
And she goes in there to borrow a book, not that she'll need it for whatever reason.
Is it her mother who mumbles that? As she's going in there, and then as she's in the room, her parents are having a fight over things in the background, like cleaning up before you start drinking and...
Yeah, it's really weird that, they don't seem to care about going into the room that they preserved for what feels like a decade, because when we see the little flashback, the Minami is very small. Mm-hmm. So it's been there a while, but they don't seem to care, but it's odd.
And she finds, in addition to this book, a pair of interlinked ankhs.
Yes.
So do we also have Egyptian stuff going on here?
Maybe.
They just look neat.
This is also possible.
I mean, they do look neat.
They're probably a reference to something. Who knows?
It's a reference to Death of the Endless. It's not a reference to that at all.
Yeah, so later on, Yomogi is trying to once again avoid this Dayglow hobo.
Who sees him again and he's like, "Hey!"
It's that guy. I don't know him.
My best friend, Yomogi. I love him so much. He's such a disaster.
And, he also runs into Minami, who's all, hey, why don't you meet me here at 9? We'll, do stuff. You're cool.
Just talk about something, I think she says. It's cryptic conversation that is cut short because he's being followed by the Dayglow stalker.
Yes.
He's like, let's talk about this later when I've gotten rid of this weirdo.
So we cut to him finishing up at work. He's heading out to a date, much to the interest of his boss.
Yes.
And we also cut to our cousins who want to go out to see the floating car or beer or whatever.
Yeah, because there's more road parts of things, and he's in bed with a blanket over him, and there's shit all around the room. She's sitting on the bed, smacking him, "Senpai, let's go see this weird shit."
There's some sort of executive dysfunction going on
I
here.
like that she says, "Let's go outside," and his response is just, "Ugh."
I mean,
I've had those days.
I feel that, but...
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, she wants him to go, and I mean, I definitely understand, it's like there's flashing lights down the street and you're bored and you're like, "Hey buddy, let's go gawk."
You want to go see a dead body.
But he does not want to go see the dead body. He wants to stay with a blanket over his head. There's definitely some unaddressed, mental health issues.
Yeah.
Yes.
But there's a floating building is one of these things in the sky.
Yes. And speaking of unaddressed mental issues, cut to Yomogi, who it's 9 o'clock, or I guess 45 minutes past 9, and he's just waiting out in the rain, in the dark, where we already know at least one hobo lives there. He's presumably not a murder hobo. There could be more.
Yeah, there could be some of the murder kind.
And the Dayglow hobo drops by, and he's like, "Hey, what are you doing here?" And he explains, and he's like, "Wow, I'll go look for her." And he's like, "You really don't have to do that." No, I'm going.
But don't dissuade him. He's leaving.
Have you searched for her? And he's like, "Search?
No."
And then he finds her, and she's, just hanging her. She's clearly not planning to go.
She's like a block away. She's down the road and across the bridge.
Yeah, what are you doing? This is a super messed up thing to do.
Yeah.
And this is a super messed up thing to do.
And saying that he's Samurai Caliber on with some espresso shots in him, he's got that same level of being very bad at people. He does not understand any of the social stuff going on here at all.
He's more direct, but he doesn't understand personal space, and he doesn't have an inside voice.
And he doesn't seem to understand, because he finds her, and he's like, "You tricked Yomogi?" He doesn't understand that someone might tell someone they're going to meet them somewhere, and then not meet them somewhere. That he's just
she kind of tricked him.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially since this is her thing. This 10 years from now, she is serial killing dudes in very specific ways.
Yes.
Oh, I wish I could remember that name of that creepy. It was Audition or some Japanese.
Audition. Oh, somebody is definitely getting long needles going where they do not want long needles.
No.
Yeah, that's a movie I can never watch because
Kiri.
Yeah.
But yes, he's just the way that he's shocked by her behavior is a very, like, not having experience with people kind of way.
But thankfully, this awkwardness is interrupted by a giant monster attack.
Yes, Kaiju shows up.
It's so
This is
pretty.
apparently Shalbandes. It's like a Godzilla if Godzilla had the city of Mainframe from Reboot on its back.
Yes.
It's very Snapdragon looking. And
it
colored.
is really Snapdragon looking now that I look at it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you mean...
especially the jaw. It very much looks like, oh, that's a headmaster's legs.
I think what you mean is... Oh, I was thinking, not Snapdragon, Snaptrap, because I was going to point out you mean Turtler? But no.
Well, he's
don't
got like a turtle-ish shell on his back.
I don't think Snapdragon had
Did
a...
they even get Snapdragon in Japan?
They must have.
Well, yeah, I get... Well...
This is a good question that now I have to find the answer to.
Ones. I don't remember.
I mean, they also didn't get shattered glass in Japan. So.
They did
this is also true.
They did get the newer versions that were also redecoed into the white decoed Seacons.
Oh, apparently he is in Headmasters.
I had a feeling.
Oh, right, yeah. I still
doing
watched Headmasters despite buying
incredibly
the series.
stupid stuff.
More things to watch. Yeah, it's a big, cool purple, black, and white
And teal.
monster.
It's purple and teal and black and white, and it's just extremely vaporwave colors. It's just a very 1987 color scheme, and it's got a bunch of it lights up, and it's great.
Oh,
and
it's so pretty.
It's a very pretty design.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, there's a sudden giant robot dinosaur rampaging, and also there is a sudden wireframe giant robot.
Yes, but first Gauma does like a Vulcan hand pose trying to control the kaiju, and he says, "Oh, that doesn't work." It's like,
He's a kaiju user.
Which it does
what he
kind
says,
of
but
make
it's like
you wonder if
weird.
this has ever worked.
Yeah. It doesn't feel like that. Like, he thinks he can control monsters, but he can't.
But he does know
Yes.
there are monsters, which puts him one above everyone else here.
Yeah. But then he's like, oh, well, that didn't work. Well, I'll have to use my backup thing. And his ass starts glowing.
Yes.
Because he has like a fanny pack that has... It goes by so quick. I think it's like a dragon statue in it.
Yeah, he's got like
I
a
didn't
little...
get a good look at it either.
He's got a little dragon figurine. It's like an Eastern-style dragon figurine.
Yeah, and then the giant wireframe robot shows up. And a chorus starts shouting, Dynazenon!
Yeah.
Dynazenon!
Yes, the music at this point gets extremely epic. Which is great, because up to this point, and this was something that Gridman did, that SSSS.Gridman did as well, was have these two very distinct things going on in the same show, where you have this very sort of personal, thing with these kids being friends and dealing with classmate stuff, even though one of those classmates is destroying the city on a regular basis. And then you've got the crazy giant robot action battles, and it just jams you right into the crazy giant robot action battles after what had been a fairly sedate and low-key show. And then, yes, we get choral music, and it's just, it's on.
Oh, and its giant neon glowing outline hand smashes on them.
So the three of them plus
Koyomi.
Plus Gauma, they all kind of end up inside this robot, because I guess it takes 4 guys to run it.
Yeah, apparently needed 4, and it didn't catch the little schoolgirl cutting class. Instead, it got the neat. Yeah, but all the cockpits sort of look like the mouth of the monster, or robot thing, like a big dragon
They're
mouth.
like jagged teeth.
Yes, which is really cool.
But they're all 4 separate cockpits somewhere.
Somewhere inside it, presumably.
And so then this leads to a pretty sick fight.
Yes, as with the last show, it's CG that's so good it looks like cell animation with some cell animation to accentuate like the neck splitting apart of the monster to elongate. That's entirely cell drawn, I think.
Yes, that was cool.
Yeah, and it really, at the big transformation sequence, with Dynazenon, it just, it is so well done.
Because it turns into although it is a part former, and thus would be rejected by Transformers fans.
Yes. That is not acceptable.
Well, it's a combiner, kinda.
But,
although, actually, it's more like a Megazord. Really.
It is so well done that I had to sort of squint at it and be like, is that CG assisted, or is that actually just, no, it's not really hand-drawn, but it's very close.
Well, bits of it, there's when, two calipers, come together. I think that part's hand-drawn, but most of the transformation is, CG.
It's very nice, though. Very well done.
Yeah, it's blended so well that I don't care. It looks great.
And, then the robot destroys this monster, and then the episode ends very abruptly.
Yeah, it just sort of chucks it in the sky, sets it on fire, and that's it.
Yeah. And then cut to exciting laundry action.
Laundry.
And suddenly the ending credits, which, yes, begins with Gauma doing laundry.
Which, anytime I see laundry in anime, it just makes me think of Tenemania Voyagers.
I don't know what that is.
Which is a wacky OVA series that has a lot of references to, old sitcoms and comedy shows in Japan. But its ending theme has the characters sitting in washing machines as they're spinning around. It's very weird.
Why?
I don't know. It was a weird comedy. And I apparently cannot Google it because it shows up. What the fuck is this garbage? No, I'm looking for Tenemania Voyagers.
So yeah, this is an intriguing start. I don't know that it's quite grabbed me the way the first series did because the characters aren't quite as well. I mean, they're building more mystery with the characters, and they're not quite as likable.
I like them.
Well, there's less that jumps out at you immediately. Like we had memory loss Cliff Jumper and
yes,
his best friend and this laid-back weird girl who brought him in, and then we have the crazy pink-haired girl who ends up being evil.
Yes.
Special dog.
And because she has issues and things.
I guess we sort of got all that set up in the first episode, so we knew. We obviously had no idea what was going on, but we kind of got the gist of it.
Yeah, whereas this, it's other than, Gauma is entertaining and weird, everyone else is closed up personally, like they're little shells and we don't understand what's inside them.
At the beginning of the very, very start of the episode, there's a little flash to a screen that says "Scarred souls shine like stars."
Yes.
And presumably that refers in some way to the part with I think they're just polished glass pebbles, being sprinkled, but also all these characters. I mean, it doesn't seem to be quite as much the case with Yomogi. He seems okay, but everyone else is super disaster. And I love them. It's an entire cast of trash sons and trash daughters. And I like them all.
Yeah, I like it. I'm not as hooked as I was with the first episode of the last series. Also because, the Transformers references are less obvious.
Yeah.
Yes.
They still look cool, but they're not like, oh, hey, this guy's Cliff Jumper. Oh, hey, that guy's obviously Sideswipe.
Yes. I am going to resist the urge to watch ahead, but it doesn't have the same, narrative hook, but I guess it's just established enough already that it doesn't, I guess it considers being a sequel to the first series to be the narrative hook. I'm interested to see where this is going with my entire team of precious trash children.
Yeah, so I'll probably watch a few more. I think the last episode hasn't aired yet. I don't think. So I don't know if I'll go that far, but I'll probably watch a couple more to at least be slightly ahead about what is going on.
I was actually kind of holding off on watching it until the whole season had finished so that I could just binge it like one or two per night.
There's that too. I've kind of gotten used to I need to start Loki, but I haven't because it hasn't finished yet. And I like everything else, it's like I wait until it's almost done, then I start, and by the time I'm done, I'll be at the end. Yeah, I like marathoning things like 3 or 4 episode chunks. It's more fun.
I tend to watch one episode. I tend to watch approximately an hour at a time, so 2 half-hour episodes or 1 hour episode. But I do tend to do it one every night, as I'm having dinner after work or whatever you call a meal that's at midnight. So yeah, I tend to chew through shows somewhat fast, but not super fast. I'm not watching the Inhumans, though. You can't make me. No one can make me. I watched 2 episodes of it, and I was like, this is terrible.
That's 2 too many.
I was like, this actually is as bad as everyone said it is.
All right. So that does it for this episode of Superhuman Samurai Syber Pod
2?
Season 2. But we'll be back next week with more rescue bots.
Yes! Yay!
But of course, until then, you can find us all over the internet. We're on Twitter, we're on Facebook, and we have a Patreon.
Yes, we are hosted on iaconunderground.net, where we've got a Patreon set up to help with hosting and other expenses. That is patreon.com/iaconunderground. We have, for the month of June, we are once again doing something adjacent to the current cultural zeitgeist, and we are watching the animated special Thor Tales of Asgard. It's a very adorable sort of X-Men evolution-y sort of Thor and Loki story. It's got some Warriors 3. It's got some really cringy gender politics. But
that's also got a drow for some reason.
It also has just a straight up, right out of the rulebook drow. So yeah, for as little as $1 a month, you can get access to that and all the other fun stuff we've done for Patreon specials.
All right. So until next week, when we venture beyond the reaches of Earth and meet up with some space bots, I'm Rob.
I'm Jen.
What even is a Kaiju user? We never find out. What are they? What is their reason for fighting? I'm David.
Someday we will learn.